All right, so get ready, because on this deep dive, we are diving into the First Descendant. And wow, from your notes, this update is looking pretty huge.
Yeah.
It seems like Minseok Joo and the team are really putting a lot of love and care into this one.
Yeah, definitely.
And especially for Freyna.
Oh, yeah.
I know you like her.
Oh, absolutely. She's always been a favorite. And I mean, her story with the whole Room Zillion incident is just tragic, but so intriguing. And to see the team dedicating a whole update to really fleshing out her character or abilities, that's really saying something, especially for a game that's so action-heavy like this.
Yeah.
It shows a real commitment to the players, to the world building. I love to see it.
Yeah, it adds another layer to her. We know that Room Z was really rough, and for her to go through that and still try to, master these crazy powers, it's just, another dimension to her character.
It makes you really empathize with her. And the way they're actually showing that struggle mechanically with this new Ultimate Freyna form, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, that Nightmare Dominator suit she gets, it's not just a cosmetic change.
Right.
It's like she's fully embracing her Arche, the source of her powers, and it even looks the part like it's got this kind of menacing aura to it now,
Oh, yeah.
Like she's not holding back anymore.
So it seems like she's going to be a lot more aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Get ready for a much more aggressive Freyna.
What's different about how she plays?
Well, we're talking modules like Toxic Mixture and Venom Injection.
Okay.
Basically, she's going to be able to weaken enemies with these corrosive toxins and at the same time boost her own damage output.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It works amazingly well with her existing abilities.
Yeah.
So get ready for some truly devastating combos.
Okay.
Imagine unleashing a wave of toxic energy that just melts through enemy armor. And as it's doing that, your own attacks are getting buffed.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can already picture the players and the highlight reels they're going to make.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
It's going to be crazy.
So with all these new tools, what kind of stuff are they adding in for players who are, maybe a little more experienced who want to test out their skills?
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you were asking about players who want a challenge.
Yeah, what's coming for them?
Well, remember that note you had about the gluttony difficulty?
Uh-huh.
It sounds like they're changing it up, making it even tougher.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not clear exactly what they're doing, but
Okay.
it seems like they're definitely crank up the difficulty.
Well, that's good, right? Got to keep it challenging, especially with all this other cool stuff they're adding.
Exactly. And speaking of challenges, get ready for a brand new Colossus, the Death Stalker.
Whoa. Okay.
It sounds absolutely terrifying, and from what the director's saying, the rewards for taking it down are going to be pretty awesome.
Okay, so you had me at New Colossus. I love a giant boss battle, but what about these rewards? Any hints?
Well, they're keeping it under wraps for now, but it sounds like some really high-level gear, maybe even something that could shake up the meta.
Oh, okay. You're killing me.
Just a little tease.
I love it.
But hey, not everyone's all about that, face-melting DPS life, right?
Right.
What about those of us who like to be a little more tactical?
Yeah.
You're going to love this next one then.
Okay.
They're adding a new scout rifle. It's called the Frost Watcher. Yeah, and it's all about precision and control, especially if you're running a cryogenic build.
Okay, so slowing enemies down, freezing them.
Exactly. You're going to love it.
Oh, man, I can already see it now.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
That's cool. I like that they're adding new ways to play, not just more stuff, but different ways to approach the game.
Absolutely. It's all about variety.
So with new gear, new challenges, you know what that means?
What's that?
Time to farm.
Oh, yeah.
Got to get that loot. And this update is changing things up when it comes to how we're going to be grinding. I know you were really interested in this part.
Oh, absolutely.
This is exciting stuff.
Yeah, so tell me more about these 400% infiltration operations, because they sound kind of wild.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be intense.
More enemies, more loot. That's the gist, right? Exactly. It's like they took the regular infiltration operations and put them on steroids.
Okay.
Way more enemies, and they're tougher, too, just a heads up.
Oh, I bet.
But the real kicker is, at the end, you're going to face off against not one, but two named monsters at the same time.
Whoa, hold on. 2 at once.
Yeah, get ready for a serious challenge.
So double the challenge, double the loot.
You got it.
Okay, now that's something to look forward to.
Definitely.
But what about players like me? The ones with way too many blueprints?
Ah, the blueprint hoarders.
Yeah, exactly. I've got designs I'm never going to use.
Well, they thought of that, too. They're introducing a new weekend merchant named ETA0.
Oh.
And get this, you can actually trade in your extra blueprints for exclusive rewards.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, so if you're looking for something specific and you've got a ton of blueprints you don't need,
This is perfect.
it's a great way to get rid of clutter and get some sweet gear.
I love it. See, they really did think of everything with this update.
It seems like it,
Yeah,
but hey, it's not all about the grind and the loot.
right.
Halloween's coming up,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and the devs are getting into the spooky spirit.
Okay, so what are they doing in Albion to celebrate?
Well, first of all, they're decorating Albion.
Cool.
So
Mhm.
think spooky decorations, eerie light in the works,
I like it.
and of course, no Halloween event would be complete without some cool costumes.
True, true.
So they're adding some special cosmetics and skin paints.
Oh, nice.
Some players can really get into the Halloween spirit.
I always love seeing what people come up with for these events.
Oh, me too. Some people get really creative.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But, amidst all the excitement for the new content, the Halloween stuff, we should probably mention the quality of life changes too.
Yeah, what about those resource defense and reactor implant things I saw in the notes?
Right. So those might not sound as glamorous as like a new Colossus or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're going to make a big difference for a lot of players.
How so?
Well, for one thing, they're shortening the resource defense missions,
Okay, go ahead.
so they won't take as long to complete.
Makes sense.
And the reactor implant system is getting streamlined, so it'll be easier to upgrade your implants.
So less grinding.
Exactly.
I like the sound of that.
It's all about making the game more enjoyable for everyone.
Yeah, sometimes it's the little things that make a big difference.
Absolutely. And it shows that the developers are really listening to the players
Yeah, they are.
and trying to make the game the best it can be.
So to wrap it all up, we've got Ultimate Freyna, a new Colossus to fight tougher challenges, new ways to farm Halloween events, and a bunch of quality of life improvements.
This is a really well-rounded update.
It is. It seems like they're really hitting their stride with this one.
Definitely. I'm excited to see what they do next.
Yeah, me too. And you know what? This whole conversation has got me thinking,
About.
if Freyna's getting this ultimate treatment, are we going to see other characters get similar upgrades?
Oh, that's a good question.
And what would those look like? You know, what kind of crazy new playstyles could we see? I don't know. Something to ponder.
Yeah, definitely something to think about.
Well, that's all the time we have for today.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. And until next time, happy gaming, everyone.